Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Punched Out Thursday to Die For with Kathy, Krista, Ronnie, Sue, Dorothy, myself, and Sonia. I'm using my circle punch 2 weeks in a row, I know, but I really like circles. I have no other explanation. I am breaking out the all-boy Echo Park collection, and I'm going to scrap that photo of me and my son back in October of 2020 when we went to the Kansas City Chiefs football game. So I'm like, here's the thing, guys. Have you guys realized this? I don't know if this has happened to you, but since 2020, I didn't do a lot. Like, you couldn't, whole pandemic thing. I mean, obviously, we did a few things, but not a lot. I'm almost out of photos to scrap. Like, we can't get to July fast enough to my family vacation where we're going to Universal, the beach, Disneyland, Disney World, all that stuff. And I'm going to take, I already told them, I'm going to take thousands of pictures because I need to make sure that I can get through the rest of the year because I don't have any pictures. I mean, obviously I still have a few, but I don't really like to go back and scrap things from 10 and 15 years ago. Like, I do because it's like I need something to scrapbook, and so I pull those. But when I started 2020, I had 3 photo boxes, shoe boxes. You pick them up at Michael's when they're on sale. I had 3 of those. I have half of one, and yeah, so fingers crossed. It's summer here, and it's like, it was stupid hot today. We got the air conditioner going now. I just couldn't hold out. Well, I could, but the family was like, no. So, yeah. Anyway, while I was rambling on about, not having anything to scrap, I went ahead and matted my photo in the yellow and the blue Stampin' Up! Cardstock that I have, the 8.5 by 11. Been really well at working my way through that. However, I have forgotten to add extra to add some to the new layouts that I've been creating. Lord Jesus help me. I haven't added, when I get one, I don't add it right away, and then I'm like, oh, I need to add some cardstock to this. So I do just go ahead and punch a solid circle, and then I'm going to cover it with a pattern paper circle, but just kind of offset just a little bit. So basically, to be honest, guys, just using up my scraps. I wanted to scrapbook this picture, and I wanted to use this collection, but I also want to use up the scraps. I hate when I get down to it and I have one 12 by 12 and a package full of scraps. I try to use the scrap from the previous layout on the next, just to keep it rolling and keep everything going. So it seems to work. I am just going to fill this page up, because that works for me, right? And I was successful in using up most of those scraps. 2021 has all been about using my stuff while bringing new stuff in. I used to bring new stuff in, but not use my stuff because I'd save it. And I was like, that's just stupid. Let's just use it. All right, so we are going to come in and start getting these all stuck down on the page. I do futz with it for just a minute so that I don't have any right next to each other. Yeah, I know, right? And I end up having the bicycles right next to each other anyway, so I don't really know what my problem was. I do go ahead and get this photo stuck down. Now you can't tell it, but that has it's a tone-on-tone grid paper, pattern paper. So it reads as a red solid, but it's really not. So it had lines on it, so it was real easy to make my photo straight. And now I'm just going to come in and basically just get these all adhered down, and I just offset them. And I have been super in love with outlining things. So yeah, I'm going to be outlining on this page as well. I know, shocker. My son came in and started talking to me, so I had to talk to him. And I like to run some of them off the page to ground them. But yeah, I really like the way that this page turned out. I will go ahead and try to decorate the majority of the circles. I do trim all of those off. I thought about using them. Like you guys, I trim them off and then I reuse it. But yeah, no, I don't. I feel like I've got enough on there. I don't need to make it cluttered, which I like to do sometimes and sometimes not. All right, so we have them all on there. So I have like a fun little polka dot effect. And I'm going to take my pen and I just do some really, really horribly wonky, awful, bad circles just around the pattern paper. Yeah, I mean, they're bad. But I think it adds just a bit of depth and dimension to the page. Just like a little added extra element. Just like when you break out your sewing machine, which I like to do, and then I forget about it for every once in a while, and then I bring it back out again. So, unfortunately, make you watch me do all this stuff. So today is the Punched Out Thursday to die for. So listed down below, I will have all my lovely Punched Out Thursday friends. So don't forget to go check them out and see what they use their punches and or dies for and what they created. And give them some love and some positive comments because we all like that. I'm going to take the little enamel sticker sheets and I just put my foot on my dog's face. I didn't mean to, sorry. She's laying underneath me. She's at work too. Whenever I'm in my craft room, she lays on the bed underneath the desk and we say she's working. Anyway, I start decorating the circles. I now pull out the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and this is the collection that I got in the warehouse sale, and somehow I accidentally ordered 2 of each chipboard. So yay, go me. But not really, because it's not cool. I didn't need that many. Here are the chipboard sheets, and I do come in and put extra adhesive onto them. I'm just trying to grab like this one. I know it says handsome. I have the little trophy because the Chiefs won in 2019, the beginning of 2020. Yeah. They didn't win this year, but they won the Super Bowl the year before, and that's my son's favorite team. My fiance and myself are actually Saints fans, so we went for basically Sam. I do add a couple of footballs onto the page. I take some of these cute little stars and sprinkle them around as well. And I mean, that is pretty much going to do it for the layout. There's not too much that I can remember I have, but that's probably a lie. I created all these layouts like in one big batch, so I did like 10 in one weekend, and I do them like, I work on one and then I work on a mixed media, like I do a regular one and a mixed media one, and I start with the mixed media one. While that's drying, I work on this one, and then I notice the mixed media is dry, so I go back to it. So I like go back and forth, and then I get them all confused. I outline the page as well because I feel like it needs it. Like, some people map their entire layout. I feel like you can do that with the messy lines, but you have to like be okay with like the messy look because it's messy. It's not uniform. Like if you need like straight lines and straight cuts and you can't stand torn papers, this is not the technique for you. So do not try it because it's messy, crazy messy. All right. If you liked my layout, please give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button down below if you have not already. And this month, next week, actually, over at my channel, I will be having my 1,000 subby hop and giveaway. So don't forget to hop on over and check us out. I will see you guys tomorrow with mixed media. Bye.